Good evening, everybody. Hey, look at everyone. People are in here ready to go. Full screen face, here we are. Oof. What's up, everybody? Yeah. Still alive. Definitely had a long nap this afternoon. Gotta check in every day. Just make sure I don't get disappeared. Yeah, today I think I'm just gonna work on Storyboard. Had a new idea for something that we should do. Catastrophic disclosure. We have, I think, another tweet that might go over 1 million views. We're having like a 1 million view tweet every day almost now, which is pretty just nuts. So I think we're getting to the point where we just got to keep the momentum flowing. Just got to keep it flowing. Should we reveal our DMs right away, guys? Full screen. Some interesting stuff today. We're going to do a little bit of science. I increased the bounty up to 150,000. I added 5,000 of my own dollars, which I'm good for. I mean, I don't think we're going to have anybody be able to come forward and claim that these videos are fake anymore. I mean, we got some pretty solid proof here, guys. I'll let this play for a second. By the way, I looked at my my analytics, and even though even since we've been, we haven't really communicated with Kim.com, we're still pushing 7 million views a week, guys. That's the low side. We were pushing 13 million a couple weeks ago from when we had some support with Kim.com. You can pretty clearly see from this analysis that there's some distortion in the cloud here from where the orb goes through. So, yep, there is a distortion in the cloud for sure. And then this person even took it a step further. And they even went ahead and proved that you can see the clear difference in the cloud before and after. You can also then see they show that the clouds are definitely moving, no question whatsoever. Completely refutes the corridor crew and anybody else who thinks the clouds aren't moving. There's no more debating it. The clouds are 100% moving. We already proved there was parallax the other day. So, you know, don't trust YouTubers, guys, that don't know what they're talking about. They're full of crap, especially if they got Geordie Forge glasses on. Should be a big red flag that they're just complete people who have no idea what they're talking about. Well, that's weird. Whoa, that is weird. I did not notice that before. Huh. Interesting. That could just be an artifact, though. Hard to say. It's pretty subtle. Oh, did I already miss the clouds moving part? I think I did, but he shows that the clouds actually get impacted here as well. Yeah, I mean, we already knew the clouds were moving, but I don't know. Some people are still... There's a lot of disinformation being pushed. They were trying to discredit Punjabi Batman, trying to claim that he's faking videos, all kinds of nonsense. The same stuff they always try to claim. Because they have to attack the person. The spooks don't have any other argument. Like, you can clearly see there's a reaction to the clouds here. Right? You can see it. Doesn't get any more clear than that. So, yeah, this one, it's only, what, 2 hours old with 35,000 views. It's not bad. Wait, is that even accurate? How many views does this have? Yeah, 35,000. Our one we had before, 558,000 from 12 hours ago. This was the higher quality version of satellite. I'm going to pull it up on the version I have because you can see the coordinates better. Let me go hide my DMs. I just want to see. Okay, it's nothing important. I did another podcast today as well that won't come out for a little bit longer. I don't even care what Amanda says. I just automatically like whatever she says. People ask me what we think's happening here. I replied to Vivek Ramaswamy. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. like that people aren't being like total jerks anymore as well. It's pretty nice that like normal people are coming around, right? Yeah, the PB, like they know. So the story is like the spooks know that PB has somebody leaking him information. So they're doing everything they can to discredit him so that people won't listen to what he has to say. That's the reality of what's happening. It's not me leaking him information, by the way. I imagine Lou Elizondo blocked me because he's hiding the truth of this type of technology, right? I mean, he's got to be in the know, right? He's a literal spook. So I imagine that's why. But if he wants to come out and say that he doesn't know about this and be on our side, I'm not against him. But it's pretty weird. I mean, maybe he saw the one post I made that tied him to all the people that have me blocked, and maybe he did for that reason. I don't know. But it proves that he's watching, right? And like anyone who's watching and not issuing any statements, super suspicious, guys. Super suspicious. We have millions and millions of views. This topic's been getting hundreds of millions of views, and these people that are UFO disclosure activists aren't saying anything about it. Doesn't add up, guys. Sorry, how many words per minute can I type? Good question. Mike Harris. Oh no, Mike Harris. No, we didn't. I didn't reach out to Mike Harris. Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I don't know who's misinformation, who's not. So I'm trying not to call people out. I want to assume the best in people. No, I'm not afraid of the hysteria. This is catastrophic disclosure. What we're looking at in these videos is catastrophic disclosure. This blows up all the plans and the timelines that people have for disclosure. This is the reason why they're coming out super hard against me and everything else, is that everybody who has plans and schemes, they're completely shattered by these videos. These videos blow up the official timeline for disclosure. They blow up that slow acclimation process. There's probably plans in the background for this stuff to be leaked over like 100 years, right? They probably wouldn't leak this for 100 years. Not in any of our lifetimes. No way. No way. The only way this comes out is like somebody uses this technology in the open and admits to it. And even then, people probably wouldn't believe it, right? So this is why they're freaking out over this situation. They thought these videos were gone and hidden. They had them hidden for 9 years. They thought, no way is anyone ever going to believe these to be real. And then, boom, we come along out of nowhere and build a legit just army. We just built a straight up army. That's what we have going on right now. Of people who know that these videos are real and are not going to let go of it, right? And now their only move is they have to do something. And we're just going to, like, what I say too is, I used to play video games. I used to play a game called League of Legends, right? And when you are playing League of Legends, when you have the enemy on the ropes, that's the last time that you should go and farm. You don't let up when you have the enemy on the ropes. That's when you hit them with a knockout blow. So we are not going to stop. We're going to keep pushing, making it more and more awkward until they have to admit that that this is MH370 on these videos. Let's look at the highest quality satellite video. Look at this. You can see the satellite coordinates so well in this video. Can the thing go away? How do I make the thing go away, guys? Someone teach me how technology works. I can explain how advanced teleportation works, and I can't figure out how to make this bar go away at the bottom. Up there it goes. It went away. Okay. So look at that. You can see the satellite coordinates so well. That's 6 decimal places. I was wrong. It's not even 5. It's 6 decimal places. You can see the NROL 22 so clearly in this video. You can see the mouse change color super clearly as well, which, why would they build into a hoax video the mouse changing color over the background, right? Makes no sense. And just to be honest, I don't have time to play video games anymore. I haven't played video games in like 6 months. Yeah, wow, man. Wow. The mouse changing color, whether or not it goes over the blue, like look, it's right here, it's not black, right? And it goes over the mouse, it goes over the clouds, it becomes black. Like, that's a weird detail to add into your hoax video, guys. It's a real weird detail. Wow. Wow, folks. We're on the verge of catastrophic disclosure. So I want to play the Dark Knight video, but I don't want to get my thing struck or whatever from copyright. So if you guys watch the Dark Knight, you know the Joker scene where he's talking to Harvey Dent in the hospital. We're probably gonna make a post about that because the reality is we don't have schemes. Schemers have plans, right? I don't have plans. I just do things. And the next thing we're just gonna do is we're gonna make a video for catastrophic disclosure. Okay, let's figure out what it's gonna say, guys. I need a storyboard for catastrophic disclosure because that's what this is. This is gonna blow up everybody's plans. Screw them. We don't give a crap. No breaks, baby. Thanks, G Crypto, if you're out there somewhere. That's all your messages. Oh, yeah. Get this, guys. Ba-boom. Edward C. Lynn, U.S. Navy Marine Corps Court of Appeals. It mentions this is part of the reason why he went to prison is because of national defense in this. I read through it this morning. We're probably going to make a post about this too. Not tonight, but probably tomorrow. New evidence. Read the Book of Nakamoto. Edward C. Lynn appeal case. I didn't even know there was an appeal case. I thought since he took a plea deal, there wouldn't be any appeals, but he applies for an appeal, and they basically just railroad him. He even argues in this that the punishment he got for classified information is much more severe than what other people with similar arguments got or similar cases got. Hey, Gem app, have a good one, man. Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself while I eat my hummus and chips here. Hey, Amanda, what's up? What's up? So, if you guys want to take a look at this appeal file, I'm going to put it in the chat. You guys can take a read if you want yourself, if you're into that kind of thing. If not, I'll make a post about it tomorrow. I think I was in a space earlier with Danny Sheehan, who we could really use as advice on some of this stuff, but he was arguing that the president doesn't even know about this stuff. I think the president definitely knows. Obama had to have initiated this. He had to have signed off, 100%. Now, does Biden know? I don't know. My opinion is Biden's got dementia. That's just how I call it like I see it. So I think he's got handlers, but Obama definitely signed off on this operation. No question Obama knows about this. There's just no way he doesn't know. Obama definitely signed off on this. So sure, I don't think the presidents know everything that's going on, but for an operation like this, 100%. Because they have to cover it up, right? On the internet. I mean, how could this not be the videos? How could this not be the classified information? You should read that appeal, guys, because it even talks about how he didn't realize how much damage it would have caused national security and how much damage it caused for national defense. That's probably not the right word. So they also mentioned the fact that the lawyer had to get a temporary clearance just to review the evidence as well. Like everything in here just leads up to them talking about the videos pretty much. He asserts the evidence presented demonstrates that he did not intend to harm the United States when he provided national defense information to those he knew or believed to be foreign agents, nor did he do it for personal enrichment. Let's just go ahead and quote this. He thought it was UFOs, guys. This is what this says right here. He thought it was UFOs. He had no idea, right? No, Trump's not declassifying this. No chance, guys. Trump's not declassifying this. I mean, I don't think there's nobody you can vote for that's going to declassify this. Let's just be honest, okay? Although I would probably vote for whoever would declassify this information. If somebody goes on record and be like, I'll declassify the MH370 videos, you won my vote. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on, you won my vote. I'm a single issue voter now, guys. MH370 disclosure, catastrophic disclosure. Let's make it happen. Also, I think he said something about somebody testifying against him. This is spicy, man. If we can get records, we need to get the records of this case somehow. There might be something in here that is damaging, that is like links it to MH370 like explicitly. Here it is. Take this quote too. Dude, Edward C. Lynn case just getting more and more spicy every day. They basically called in witnesses to try to testify about how much damage he could have caused. What could he possibly have that would have damaged national security to a point where they had to put him in prison for 9 years? It has to be the videos. It has to be the technology. Why would they have to testify to it? If it's just like something that is straightforward, why do you need someone to sit there and go on the stand and testify to how much damage it could have caused? Because, you know, the thing that makes sense, this. You have to explain why this damages national security. Because this technology is super advanced. And if anybody else sees this, they can reverse engineer it. Like, this explains why you have to testify to why it damaged national security. Because he probably just thought he was looking at UFOs. He probably didn't even know that this was going to damage national security. It's wild, man. Okay, let me see what I got for catastrophic disclosure. Guys, this is going to get a little bit cringy. You know, it is what it is. It's just how we roll. It's how we roll. We keep it 100. We're going to probably edit some of this stuff down. Delete this part, it's a little too much. Okay, as far as storyboard is going to be. Even though I don't need to capitalize this, I'm just reading off it. Might as well still. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Let's listen to the Sibbers video. What if Lockheed Martin did a copyright strike on the Sibbers video while we were watching it?
Global Persistent Infrared Surveillance.
Global Persistent Infrared Surveillance. Global Persistent Infrared Surveillance. Okay, let's see what we got. Hail hydration, y'all. Hail hydration. Okay, guys, I'm missing some of the chats. Yeah, put some likes in the chat. I don't know what it does, but it does stuff, maybe. Thanks, Synthetic Future Entertainment. Appreciate you, my man. Okay. Lionel Hutz will declassify this. Yeah, we need Danny Sheehan or somebody to come out. We need some big names to put some big time pressure on this. We also are going to steer very clear away from the non-human intelligence hypothesis, guys. First of all, I don't think we're looking at non-human intelligence on these videos. Second of all, the reality is if you want to reach people, you can't just jump right in with aliens, man. You got to warm them up to it. People got to understand that there's third-party contractors that are and black budget programs. People can get behind that. They can get behind the idea that the government is misappropriating funds. That's easy to understand for people. The idea that there are other beings visiting us is too much for a lot of people. It might be too much for me. I'm not sure. Okay. What are we going to say, guys? Move this down here. Let's see. Close this video. It's legit VFX, guys. I wish I could play the Avenue 5 video without getting copyrighted, striked on it, because I just love that video. I've got a bunch of videos I wish I could play for us right now, but makes me feel bad, guys. Makes me feel bad. Yeah, believe in anything you want, guys. Believe in anything you want. The thing about aliens too, when I would talk to my parents about it, the idea that like life has to be out there, they always say, well, why does it matter to me? How does that change my day to day? Which is like such a myopic view, right? Like, I don't know, we have a bigger, more meaningful understanding of the universe. I mean, aliens are out there somewhere, for sure, guys. It's a huge universe, man. It's bigger question is how are they getting here if they are here, right? That's why I'm much more on board with the ultra-terrestrial hypothesis, if such a thing exists. I'm going to be doing a space tomorrow as well with America Shaman, who we're rebranding as Jake X Shaman. So whether or not, whatever your views on January 6th were, this is a man who served his time. He went to prison. He was released. He served his time there. He's a man who's a free man at this point. And we're going to talk to him because he knows a lot about UFOlogy. And we're going to talk about government cover-ups. We're going to talk about freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom from oppression. We're going to talk about the videos, the implications of the advanced science. When I saw his name for the space, I got excited, right? Because all these YouTubers, all these podcasters want to talk about aliens and, you know, reverse engineered alien tech. No. I just want to talk about advanced technology that's being hidden from us. That's what I want to talk about. So when I see this here, classified tech and a look behind the curtain, this is how you keep it real, man. This is how you keep it real. This is what we're talking about here. We don't need to be talking about reverse engineering. I mean, I do like talking about reverse engineering, but we don't even really need to bring non-human intelligence into this. We just need to talk about our government hiding this crap from us, right? We need to talk about our government hiding crap from us. So this is going to be a good space. I can already tell it's going to be great. The one we had yesterday was also great. Although they changed the name of it, this one was also great. I thought talking about crypto with everybody yesterday was awesome. I loved it. I didn't know anything about crypto. I learned a lot about it. I think that there was more parallels to the videos than I thought, especially around AGI. What did it stand for again? Artificial General Intelligence. Adjusted gross income. No, that's economics. Yeah, artificial general intelligence. The interesting part was the part about OpenAI being sold or whatever. That scares me. Yeah, AI is probably going to be more scary than aliens, guys. We don't need to worry about alien invasions. We need to worry about AI taking over the world. Now, I'm not gonna meme on Lex too much more. I think he might be getting cold feet. Just kidding, boo. Lex, hit me up, buddy. Real talk, though. Real talk. I would love to talk to Lex. I think Lex would be the one to give us the most interesting discussion in general. Talking to Greer is going to be really huge. Yeah. I do want to make sure that I want to figure out what the format of the Greer discussion is going to be. I want to make sure that I'm going to have ample time to ask him questions and stuff like that. And then hopefully it won't just be him, like, going on stories or whatever, because I think we'll get more out of it if we have a back and forth discussion. But that's going to be big. Man, we already have 171 people signed up for tomorrow's space. That's going to be a big one too. Wouldn't surprise me if we get around 500 people in tomorrow's space, just because of, Jake is really well known in certain communities. The Greer space already has 1.2 thousand people signed up already. 1.2 thousand, and it's still almost 2 weeks away. Wow. The Greer space is going to have like 3,000 plus people on it, probably. Yeah, Dr. Greer, Dr. Stephen Greer space. I will be speaking on the Dr. Stephen Greer space. I don't know the exact format of it. I'm trying to figure it out right now. But I had somebody backdoor me into a potential space with him, and that's how that got set up. So, yeah, could be very interesting. Could be very interesting. I think, did Richard Dolan stop following me? I think he followed me, then unfollowed me. I don't know. Because I looked him up and I couldn't send him messages. So, if Richard Dolan's out there and he wants to message, I'd be happy to talk to him. Let's make sure Timothy Aberino's still... I'll message him later. I've just been so busy, guys. And I've got to go back and do my own... I might have to work later tonight because I'm just so far behind. Oh, I almost pressed the message button, guys. Oof, that was close. I almost revealed my DMs again. Well, what is this? What is this? This is a bear? 40,000-year-old bear? Wow, that's cool. That's cool. This is awkward. Man, I'm not... Why would you even bother having an argument about whether or not the Earth is flat? Obviously, there's curvature. All of physics is based on curvature. But whatever. I mean, I just don't care. If people think the Earth is flat, why do I care? Again, this idea that you've got to, talk down to people and yell at them because they don't believe what you believe. Who gives a crap, man? If people want to believe the Earth's flat, it doesn't bother me at all. They're not bothering me. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to use from now on in terms of my arguments for, why I don't care about what people think and what they believe, right? It doesn't bother me. Okay. I don't know what that means, but we'll like that post. We had Keemstar follow us. Should I message Keemstar, guys? I forget what Keemstar's famous for. I haven't been keeping track of all the streamers. This guy is just this is your brain on CNN, guys. This is your brain on CNN. This guy has no idea what he's talking about. No idea. He can't get through his brain that we're looking at a computer program. Cloud, are these people just completely brain dead? These people are just completely brain dead. What video they're literally replying in the video that shows the clouds moving here. What do they think this is right here? This is the clouds moving. The clouds don't move. They're static. These people are just... This makes me worry about civilization, guys. Literally makes me worry about civilization. Pretty sure we've got, idiocracy, man. I made the meme about idiocracy somewhere in here. Scary, man. I think people are just getting dumber and dumber, actually. It actually scares me about what the fate of humanity really is, man. Okay. Yeah, mainstream media brain is just killing people, man. Too much view. The View. Yeah, everybody follows Elon. Um, I really like Elon just telling people off, but Elon needs to be a little bit more measured. Elon should hire me for his social media advocacy, because it's you got to realize that what they're gonna do is they're gonna take anything that you say and they're going to warp it as much as they can, right? And that's what they're gonna do to Elon, telling everybody to f off. Like, I get it; it's a good call. I agree with him. You know, tell him to f off, but you got to be more measured. You got to be, I don't know, you got to be smarter than that. Got to be smarter. But we'll get Elon's back when the time comes. We'll get his back. He didn't censor us. He didn't delete our platform, which he very well could have. I'm sure the government requested it. I'm sure they requested it. Guarantee the government said to shut me down, and they did not. What's the right way to phrase this? Damn, chat, you guys are lit tonight. There's a lot of messages. I can't even keep up. You guys are on fire tonight. Yes, we're doing Ashton 4 orbs, baby. Get your orb on. Get your orb on. Get your orb on. Yo, let's see how NXP is doing. Let's check it out. Oh. Whoa. This is, by the way, this is in case the SEC is watching. I am not advocating for anyone to purchase stock, or this is not advice in any way, shape, or form. But I am disclosing that I have invested in this particular company that we're staring at here, because this company broke off from Freescale Semiconductors, which I believe to be called Freescale Superconductors. And I think that they call themselves semiconductors because they're full of crap. So, yeah, just saying. Just saying. Yeah, investing in semiconductors seems like a powerful investment to me, in my personal opinion, but that is not investment advice. I'm not crafting an email. I'm crafting a storyboard. What's that thing about consequences? Oh no, that's old. Delete that. Sometimes I have notes from some of the appearances that I do. I think I want to keep this one. This one might even just be like 1 minute. It might even just, I'm trying to figure out what the storyboard's going to be. We're definitely going to show the side-by-side videos. Oh, and then we're going to show, I think, the slow-mo zap. Yeah. Don't I have a looped version of this? What about this one? Yeah, this one. This is the one. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Wow. This one's just ridiculous, man. Can I pause it? Oh, this one can't be paused. Wow, man. Look at this frame. Look at this one. Look at that. Look at that. Does it look like, it looks like there's a shell around the plane. Like the outline of the plane gets, well, it's bolder here, but it's more blurred here. Huh. How are they able to do this though? It's like I'm missing something. It's like I'm missing something. How are they able to make the plane act like the nucleus of an atom? That's what I want to understand. That's what I've been messaging Dave Rossi and the other guys to help me understand it, but they're like under NDAs to like not speak too much about it. I have to figure it out myself. Yeah, this black and white one's the it's just a black and white version of this one down here, so that we can distinguish between them more clearly. It helps see the details a little bit better, right? The black and white. I mean, it's the same exact thing, but it helps. Really, what you're seeing here is the blur here. Interesting. Yeah, I could. My own Greenier video. Yeah, I need to go back and watch that too. I was thinking about even clipping my own video for part of the catastrophic disclosure, but I think I may do something else instead. Danica Patrick, the race person. What does she do? Wait, what? What? Why are we referencing? Was she? Wasn't she F1 or? What? Danica Patrick? Wait, what? What do you guys? What? Isn't she? Wait, this is her? That doesn't look like her at all. That's her? Whoa, she's hot. Okay, bikini pics. Okay. Oh, hello. Wait, that's Instagram. She has 1 million followers on Instagram? Okay. Is she on Twitter? Oh, 1.7 million followers. Oh, we're following her already. I didn't even know. She does a podcast? Okay, Danica, if you're out there, I love to talk to you. What's this?
And I've actually been doing research
stem
recently.
Cells really work? Oh, yeah, okay.
On a daily basis, I say no to something. If it feels like a mediocre maybe, a mediocre.
Does maybe mean no? I think we could do better than some of these.
As soon as you use the word protect, there's an implication that there's some kind of weakness.
Okay.
This story of Magdalene and Christ using this energy of sacred union.
Oh, no, Scarlet for sure, guys. Scarlet for sure. Oh, guys, let's have real talk unrelated to MH370. Okay. So let's say that I have, let's say hypothetically that I run across a attractive blonde foreign woman. How do I test her to make sure she's not an agent? What do I have to do? How can I ever trust anybody? How can I ever trust anyone after this? Real talk though. How? Like what's the test? Like what do we do? What do I like say exactly? Yeah, I'll talk to Redacted. I think that a lot of people are afraid to talk to me though. Like what do we do? How do we prove that somebody's like trustworthy? Like I really have no idea. Isn't it Redacted Inc? Just run away. Redacted, follow me back, Redacted. Follow me back. I can't know. Run. Don't trust anybody. You can't know. Oh man, guys, these aren't the answers I wanted. You can never trust anyone before or after this. Go with your gut. Gotta check her teeth. Am I checking for like recording? Do a background check, Amanda. Wow, Amanda's ruthless over here. Do a background check. You have to make her reveal that she knows something about you that you don't know. I love you guys' chat. This is too funny. What are the look into her eyes. The debunkers are just they're in straight up denial at this point. They're just in denial. They're like just throwing anything at the wall, praying for something to stick at this point. I think the reality is some of these people also can't believe the videos are real. They can't believe the videos are real. Even people that can believe in conspiracies, they know the government's lying, like even they can't believe the videos are real. That's how big catastrophic disclosure really is, guys. No Russians or Chinese women. Do I really have to just be like straight up I guess racist isn't quite the word because that's not a race situation, but I have to really just nix certain countries. If they have a Russian accent, it's a hard no right away. If they have a Chinese passport, sorry. Wait, Amanda, you're married, right? Like, did you do a background check on your husband? This is about to get really awkward. If you're Amanda's husband out there, and just careful, she's running background checks on you. There's no way you're gonna be able to cheat. You're gonna be on cheaters. She's gonna find you guys. Oh, I want to show cheaters right now. That show's hilarious, guys. Okay, so we're gonna show. We'll do side by side. And then I think down here, I can even speed it up or do it short. And then we do slow-mo loop zap, right? We play the loop. Pull your orbs out, guys. That's inappropriate. Yeah, that's the thing. The implications of this video being real are almost unimaginable, unthinkable. It's so heavy. That's, I think, part of the reason why we're not having a lot of people jump onto us, because it's too hard. It's too hard for a lot of people. Even people that are ready for aliens and UAPs can't wrap their head around the idea of teleportation, which is funny because shouldn't it just be like the logical implication here? Moonwater asks, Ashton, are you religious? I'd say I'm spiritual. I was baptized Roman Catholic, and once upon a time I was atheist. Well, that was over 20 years ago. And then I became agnostic after that. And now I'd say I'm back, done a full loop now. Now we're back to being spiritual again. But I don't generally practice organized religion at the moment. But I do believe in a higher power, yeah. So hopefully that answers the question. Old Rack, do I really need an X account to join your Discord? You can, if you don't want to do it that way, you can email me and ask for an invitation. My email, I think, isn't it in my profile? Oh, it's not anymore. I got rid of my email in my profile. Huh, I probably should put my email in my profile, huh? Let's get rid of this part. How many more? I only have 4 characters. I guess we're going to have to get rid of the... Did we get rid of the solver of MH370 part? Yeah, we don't really need the solver of MH370 part. It is a little egotistical. Come on, man. What is up with this? Elon, fix your app, man. This thing is killing me. What the? It's moving without me even pressing anything. We'll put my email in there. Okay. Now people know how to contact me. Maybe Lex will email me now, guys. Duck Vision. Oh, I didn't hit up. Oh no, I did. Thanks for those donations, man. Once teleportation is admitted to be true, people will be asking, when can my iPhone do this? Very true, Duck Vision. Very true. Very true. Anyway, there's my email address. I'm how many emails behind am I right now? I had caught up. I did like 30 the other night. I'll probably try to get through like 10 or 20 more tonight, but I can't keep up on the emails. It's impossible. My real job is making it impossible. Okay, there's also some science. You guys want to do a little bit of science? Yep, time dilation's real. Oh, look at you. Look at you just snapshotting me. I see you, Last Mohican. You must be out there. Andrew Reed, what's up? Thanks, man. You have a check mark. That means something. I don't remember what that means. Let's go check it out, chat. How? I don't understand how you have a check mark. But that's cool, man. Ooh, is that a cat picture? Or a dog picture? Oh no, such dog. Such dog, guys. Such dog. Come on. Oh, this dog is going to get through this gate, folks. Oh, this dog's getting through this gate. I can already feel it. Oh, yes. Destroyed. Oh, messed up your wall. That's why you don't keep a puppy locked up. They ain't playing. They ain't playing. Thanks, Andrew Reed. Appreciate you, man. Okay. But just to be real with you, like, I almost connect better with Buddhism at this point than Catholicism. But in general, I'd just say I'm just spiritual. I think that all religions are very similar and have good lessons that we can learn. But I did go to a Catholic school in high school, so that's how I know at least a little bit about the Bible, because we had to take actual like Bible class, which was interesting because I was actually atheist back then, but I was still learning about the Bible because I've always had an open mind to it. It's not that I'm against it. I'd rather not say in terms of what coast I'm on, just for personal reasons. I don't like to give out personal information in the chat very much, but every once in a while I do, especially after a couple martinis. What's this one? Oh, well, it has all 4 orbs. $656,000 views on this now. Holy smokes, guys! Holy smokes! Oops. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do, guys. I think we have to reply here. Okay. Yeah, if we're friends in Discord, please don't spam me on DMs. It's hard enough for me to keep up with everything, guys. Just talk to me in the chats. This isn't technically correct, but Ashton 4 orbs. Get that out there. There's like 5 different versions. I can't reply to everybody. I was just gonna scroll through here. Okay, let's close this for now. Let me see. I don't think. Just gotta check. Maybe it was Lex, guys. Maybe it was Lex. It's not. Sad, guys. Sad. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, Q Star's back. Q Star, I agree with something that you said to me the other day, which is that we need to get the government to make a statement on these videos. That's what our next move has to be. We have to get them to force them to make a statement. Any statement they make will implicate them further. There's nothing they can say that doesn't work out in our best interest. If they lie and say the videos aren't real, we can basically prove them. And maybe we have to come up with some questions. That's what we should do here. Questions. So questions for U.S. government, right? Is this Sibbers video, maybe? Is this Sibbers? Oh, where did the plane go? Right? Let's go. We got better questions. What should we ask the US government, guys? The questions that I can't answer, right? Where did the plane go? Why were you watching MH370 with multiple sensors? What happened to the plane? Probably. What happened to the passengers? You guys want to know what the best anime is out there right now that is currently running? Jujutsu Kaisen. This anime is wild, man. Some straight up crazy animation. Some of the most epic battles I've ever seen. That's the personal information I'll give you guys for tonight. The cargo's Quetzalcoatl, the batteries are actually public information. The batteries did not come out as public information until much later. But the 221 kilograms of batteries. Yeah, the Ketanji Brown Jackson thing is pretty interesting. What was he saying? The Ketanji Brown Jackson thing is weird, man. Why is this case not being tried in the U.S. courts? I don't know if we really need to ask this question. It's kind of redundant, but yeah. Yeah, what happened to the passengers? That's kind of where are the people, right? I think we can just keep it. Hey, Crypto. Hey, Bernie. What's up, my dude? What's up? What's up? Was this pre-planned? I don't know if we're going to ask that overtly. I don't think we need to ask that. I think it's loaded into the what happened to MH370 question. We can't really ask like why the people were on board. It's not really a question for the government. We may just keep it simple. What happened to MH370? Why are we watching with multiple sensors? Where did the plane go? What happened to the passengers? What is this technology we see in the videos? That might be just how we roll. I like this one, but I think this one's got to stay. This is too indirect. Yeah, we need them to confirm or deny. Maybe we change this one. I like that. We could ask when, but that gets a little too weird. Q starting on. You have to realize that we're talking to normies here, right? That we're trying to reach out to. When did the plane goes a little? I mean, because the answer is if it got teleported to a very short location for not very far away, then it's gonna only be a few seconds. Even if it teleports 1,000 miles, it's gonna appear instantly. If the wind is gonna be proportionate to the distance traveled, right? So unless this plane is circumventing the globe several times, but theoretically they could also hold it in superposition. Maybe we do ask when and where. Maybe we do. Because if the sighting in the Maldives is correct, then it definitely had some time dilation effect of a few hours. Yeah, it actually doesn't matter if it's pre-planned or not. It really doesn't. How do they acquire the technology? That's a pretty good question. I think it's kind of encompassed within the what is exactly is this technology. I think we're going to shorten it a little bit. Transcripts. Nah, there's no VFX at play here, guys. This is just real videos. Who, what, where, when, and why. Yeah, what happened? Can you confirm or deny satellite footage? Where are the passengers? I think what happened to the passengers is fine, because the passengers might not have survived. The connection to the technology is the free-scale semiconductor scientists. Here's another thought, guys, that came to me mysteriously. What if there was one person on this plane that had enough sway that they could press the emergency button and get the government to deploy this technology to save them? What if it wasn't even about 20 people? What if it was just about one person in particular that had the knowledge that they couldn't lose? And that person had a get out of jail free card. Interesting thought, right? Edward C. Lin is out of prison. Edward C. Lin most likely cannot speak about these videos without going back to prison. Edward C. Lin is most likely, might even be on the run now. Now that we've gotten so much attention on this, he might actually be on the run and in hiding. We need him to come out, though. Yeah, we're not talking about the VFX stuff, guys. We've moved past that, like way past that. That's why I don't really address it very much. Yeah, they launched the rescue operation. The question is, I almost like the idea of one person having the knowledge, right? So think about it like this. There's 20 free-scale semiconductors. They are tied to this technology. They have the IP. But what if it's just one of them that has the specific intellectual property about how to make the orbs, right? That could be enough in of itself. And that person has enough clout that that person could call in support. It's an interesting thought, I think. Interesting thought. I don't know how we would identify. How would we identify the one person that has that knowledge? It has to be one of the 20 people, I think. Yeah, Lieutenant Lin. I mean, even if he gets in contact with the Attorney General, who's representing Grush, this actually gives me an idea, guys. This gives me an idea. Because AG means Attorney General, right? Or is that just... I might have a way to get in contact with Grush. Interesting. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so Q-Star and on. The fire starts. The plane's in a no-win situation. One of the passengers on board pulls out the ace card, pulls out the trump card, calls the emergency line, says, guys, save me. It's an interesting thought for sure. Very interesting thought. I like that theory. We might have to add it to all evidence. I think we are going to add it to all evidence right now. The people that are never going to be able to believe these videos are real are the ones that are going, why is this MH370? Why is this MH370, man? Color tone matches, silhouette matches, only missing plane, literally satellite coordinates and date implicated in being MH370. Like, it's like the least controversial aspect is this MH370. We're gonna add a new option here. I like this theory a lot, guys. I don't know why this theory just, every once in a while when I hear something, it just resonates in a way where it feels right. Like with the Edward C. Lynn thing, this idea that there was a VIP passenger that plays a get out of jail free card is the one that really is resonating with me right now. Because it's similar to the idea of preventing the loss of the IP for the 20 engineers, but it narrows it down even more. Yeah, how can we figure out which passenger? Is there a way to figure it out? It would have to, I would think it would have to be one of the 20 engineers, right? And yeah, the ontological shock is simply too much for some people. It really is. This is where cognitive dissonance kicks in, and they think that this is where a lot of people just go to the VFX argument, right? Because cognitive dissonance kicks in, says this can't be real. It has to be anything else other than being real. But that's where you have to open your minds up. You have to open your mind up. Passenger list is available, guys. We have it. I mean, what do you want me to do with the passenger list? They're just names, right? Yeah, what if Philip Wood had enough clout? I don't think so. I think if Philip Wood had enough clout, his family wouldn't be the main ones suing. The whole case in the United States was actually literally Malaysian Airlines versus Thomas Wood, which is his brother. To me, it's got to be one of the engineers, and it has to be because of the intellectual property. I think that's the only way. The original passenger manifest? Are you dropping two truth bombs on us here, sir? This one? I mean, what do you guys want me to do with this? It's just names on a piece of paper. You'd have to have background checks on every single one. Would be nice if we could somehow highlight this to determine which ones are linked to the company. There's Philip Wood right there. Oh, huh. This was a little kid. How many kids are on board this plane? 2 years old, 3 years old, 18 years old. Another 2-year-old. Heard there was actually 3 Americans. Yeah, the 2 of them are children though. So one of them was a 2-year-old, one's a 4-year-old. And then Philip Wood is really the only American passenger who's an adult. Huh. Yeah, I don't have the effort to. I'm gonna send a text message. sec, guys. I just messaged somebody that might be able to help. What do you mean compared to survivors in the present day? I don't know what that even means. That's a good question. I wonder if we can reach out to Mike Harris. I wonder if we can reach out to Mike Harris. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not doing any remote viewing stuff, guys. I answer that question a lot. We're not doing any remote viewing. We're not doing any psychic stuff. We're not doing anything that's esoteric. I'm not against any of that stuff. You guys are free to do it, but I'm not going to be doing that for reasons that I've stated before, which is that they will be used to discredit me and used to discredit the case. So we're not doing any of that stuff. You don't need to keep asking. Yeah, we're not going to reach out to the families directly. The other thing too, guys, is that these videos is already too much. There's way too much going on in these videos. We have to try to keep it as grounded as possible. It's already too much for people to handle, okay? We're not going to add more. We're not going to try to force people to believe in remote viewing and psychic stuff as well, right? In fact, I want to move away from a lot of the esoteric stuff, right? We can dig into all that stuff after we've proven the videos are real. The woo-woo stuff is choosing violence. Sorry, if you guys aren't aware of what that meme is, then you're about to be. Also, here's another meme for us. This guy, love this guy. Cracks me up, dude. What else we got? Yeah, witness protection, definitely. If there's only one American passenger, though, that would get put in witness protection, that's Philip Wood. The question is, there's no way to find people in witness protection without, you know, going some sketchy routes, right? Did I save that case somewhere? I need to save this. Oh, I put it on my text document. Better save this in case my computer suddenly crashes or gets another virus. I don't know, guys, I'm still trying to understand the macroscopic quantum coherence and macroscopic phase conjugation, so I don't know if there's a catalyst or not. If you guys want to try to find Philip Wood and witness protection, please do, but it ain't fun to be easy. If you want to find the link to the Alex Jones, it's currently on top of my profile right now. Right here. There's Alex Jones. There he is. There's the man. The man, the myth, the legend.
They have room temperature.
I like this interview. People didn't want me to talk to him, and I think it ended up being the best interview I've had so far. Pretty funny, man. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Yeah, no, we're not playing. We're coming hard. Hypersonic weapons development since the early 2000s. My dog is drinking water very loud right now. You guys want to see dog? Should we show dog? Let's try not to get bit. Hold on. Show dog, Lulu. Come here. Oh, it's time to show dogless. Time to show dogless? Yes. No biting daddies. No biting daddies. No biting daddies. It's okay. Daddy's got you. Okay. 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 Oh. 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 Okay. 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 Yes. Oh, such doggos. Oh, whole chair almost went down. Oh, there we go. Oh, doggos time. It's doggos time. Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh. Okay. Okay. You don't want to be up here anymore? She's not a lap dog. She does not like being picked up. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. Woo. She probably would eat blue cheese olives, yeah. Whew. She does not like being picked up, and now I'm covered in fuzz. Covered in fuzz now. Yeah, I love animals. I love animals. Super cute. Super cute doggos. Okay. Now she's just sitting here being pet. Almost took out the whole chair there. Yeah, we've got some interviews coming up. A lot of them. A lot. Tomorrow's going to be super busy. The UAP podcast. Yeah, I have a Furminator brush. I should have to buy a new one. I'm going to have to get one of these serious ones that has like the spokes on it. Actually, I don't need this headset, do I? I don't know why I'm wearing that headset. It's not like anyone's talking back to me here. The UAP podcast with Steven Diner. Oh, does he spell his name like that? Well, that's not him. That ain't him. I thought it was with a PH. Yeah, there he is. It is PH. We're going to talk to him in the morning tomorrow. And then after that tomorrow, we're going on the Man in America podcast. I have a Rumble channel. I haven't been keeping it up to date, though. We have Quite Frankly coming up on Thursday. And then on Friday, I'm going to be talking to Jimmy Corsetti. So yeah, we've got some pretty big names coming up here this week. That's what I'm comfortable with announcing right now. That's what I'm comfortable with announcing. Yeah, Jeff Wise is full on Mick West brain. He's full on CNN brain. Jeff Wise literally is the definition of CNN brain, guys. Literal definition of CNN brain. The Russians did it, guys. The Russians. Dude is. I tried to help him out. Look at this. Not even one like. Not even one like on his episode 12 podcast. Not even one like. I almost want to like it just out of pity. Maybe he should like his own comments. He's got 12,000 followers, and he doesn't get one like on his post. That's just embarrassing. That's just embarrassing, man. How many people even watch this? I bet there's like less than like 100 viewers. Like, how many views do you think this has? Like 500 views? He probably has less viewers than we have like watching concurrently right now.
Welcome
336
to
views.
Deep Dive MH370.
336 views. He almost has less views than we have concurrent viewers right now. Yeah, Corsetti reached out to me, and we're going to chat with him. I told you guys I'm going to talk to anybody. Honestly, the more people tell me not to talk to somebody is the more likely I am to talk to them at this point. I'm not afraid to talk to anyone. Yikes, man. Jeff Wise, man. I lost so much respect for Jeff Wise when he begged to Mick West to have him on his show and said how much he respects Mick West. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. That's really cringe, man. Really, really cringe. Oof. Cringe. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh. Matt Gill's on fire. You earned a follow. You earned a follow, Matt. Fully functional Burger King. Yeah, Corsetti's probably going to be legit. Does he have a big platform? I honestly don't even know. I don't even really check people's platforms. Doesn't matter to me, though. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, well, hypersonic technology. This still pales in comparison to quantum teleportation technology. What? Yep, I'm going on Corsetti's channel on Friday. I'm going to announce that now, even though now he's probably going to get 100 messages not to have me on. Give me, guys, chat. Give me the lore on Corsetti. What's the lore? Why do people not like him or whatever? I have no idea. I don't judge people. Oh, good night, Q. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you out there. Even Q says VIP passenger. I'm pretty certain at this point Congress has no idea what we're dealing with. Congress is just, they got no idea what we're dealing with, guys. Wait, Corsetti has 2 million subs? Wait, what? Wait, is that true? He's got millions of followers on YouTube? Wow. Oh.
In this video, I'm going to share several astonishing new details that have come to light involving the topic of the lost ancient city of Atlantis
this is gonna be good.
and the Eye of the Sahara, which in just the last few years has taken the internet by storm, as this unbelievably bizarre structure just so happens to match a dozen of the most significant similarities to Plato's description of the famed lost capital city of Atlantis. But perhaps the only thing stranger than these striking comparisons is the fact that the Rishat structure itself remains a genuine scientific mystery that continues to confound scientists to this day. As this one-of-a-kind,
at least. Yeah, he seems smart. I don't know why are people saying that he's not. Why would I not want to talk to him? He looks really good. Oh, because he leans right? Yeah, whatever, man. I'm so over the political bullshit, guys. I'm so over the political nonsense. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, I thought I wiped this out. Save. Catastrophic disclosure. Yeah, if he doesn't think the past is what we were taught to, then we're definitely going to be seeing eye to eye. I think we're going to be seeing eye to eye. Wait. What's bright insight? How does Andrew read? How do you get a check mark? Can I get a check mark? I want a check mark. Yeah, Corsetti's, I asked him. I have to like, especially on even big people too. I have to ask everybody, like, what's your opinion on the videos and stuff like that, right? because, you know, I don't want to get trapped in another trap interview. And he was pretty straightforward. I don't think he's going to be coming hard on me. I wish I could diversify, guys. I wish there was people who were quote unquote left wing. Should I go on The View? Should I go on The View, guys? Should we reach out to Whoopi Goldberg? Maybe go on The View? I don't think the problem is, what I've come to realize is that people on the left have they have the most CNN brain. You know, it's the hardest for them to accept this stuff to be true. So I would love for Bill Maher or somebody to reach out to me. We could have a great talk. Did you guys see the clip with Bill Maher and Roseanne Barr, though? She asked him about the WEF, and he pretends like he doesn't know what it is. I mean, come on. You don't know what the WEF is? Does he not use the internet? Like, John Oliver would never believe these to be real, guys. No chance. Just going to be honest with you guys. No chance. I'll talk to John Oliver, but there's no chance he would believe these to be real. It was cool to see Alex skip his commercial break for you, which he almost never does. Been here since you only had a few thousand followers on X. Think you got something here. Thanks, Austin Awake. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Wow, you got a nice follower here, following in here. I'll give you a subscribe, my dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Don't know. Yeah. Oh, damn.
Staying up late, getting no sleep.
Doing some Drake videos. Not bad. Wait, is Danica Patrick left wing? Is Danica Patrick left wing? Guys, Glenn Greenwald would be good, but Glenn Greenwald's definitely considered right wing, even though he's not really. I'd love to talk to Theo Vaughn. Theo Vaughn seems like a cool guy. I like his interviews. Yeah, I think everybody loves Theo, guys. I'll talk to anybody, guys. You know that. You know that. I'm not really afraid to discuss anybody. What was he famous for before this? He just seems like a chill dude. He's about my age. Stand-up comedian. Television personality. What was he on TV for? Oh, yeah, he was Road Rules. That's how I knew him. He was from Road Rules. I used to watch this show back in college. Destiny's left. Dude, Destiny's left, he says. I'll talk to anybody, guys, who reaches out. If anyone's out there watching. Yeah, Theo and I would definitely see eye to eye. I'd be talking about Road Rules, the challenge with him or whatever it was called that we used to watch, for sure. I'd definitely be talking to him about that. We're practically the same age as well. Road Rules, baby. I used to watch this show in college, like religiously. Damn, that's how I remembered him. That's how I remembered him. Destiny, what do you think? Yeah, I talked to Destiny. We used to. I think I've told Chad before. We used to play StarCraft against each other back in the day. I doubt Destiny remembers me, but I remember him specifically because he got big from video game streaming early on, where I kind of missed the boat on it, and that's why like years later I went back and started trying to do it with League of Legends a little bit. But like when I was basically a pro gamer, I would compete in some tournaments and stuff like that. When I was younger, like when I was like 16, 17, 18. That was like before streaming was a thing. And like, but I would have games where like there was so many people who wanted to watch and they wanted to set up streams where people could watch and stuff like that, but it just wasn't available back then. Otherwise my life would probably be completely different. I would probably be like a literal YouTube streamer, CNN brain person. The omni-liberal. Wait, he says he's liberal? Destiny's liberal, guys? I'm surprised he doesn't have more viewers. Oh, he streams on Kick. Doesn't he hate Hassan, though? And isn't Hassan liberal? Guys, I don't know enough about the lore, guys. I don't know enough about the lore. Well, this is a messed up message. This is kind of messed up. This is not how I would act to people. I'm never gonna act like this towards somebody. This is just dark, dude. I have a feeling this conversation wouldn't go very well if we talked to Destiny. Jesus. Seems like he hasn't changed too much from the StarCraft days. He used to be like the #1 rager in chats. I was pretty bad too, but he was like 10 times worse than me. That's how he got like known, was that he would rage all the time in video games. People were talking about Kick. We were talking about Kick.com yesterday. He has 100,000 followers on Kick. Huh. Maybe we should stream here. Oh, Amaranth, guys. She moved over here. Tifu. I don't recognize most of these. Oh, Your Rage. Your Rage switched over to Kick too? I think he got banned off Twitter. Or, I mean, Twitch. He seems to be doing well for himself. 20,000 followers or viewers is a lot. Man, we wouldn't even crack the list here, though. Maybe I should be streaming on Kick, guys. Anyway, let's focus on work, guys. Let's focus on work. Okay, because I got to go to sleep tonight at some point here. So let's look at some... Let's see. Where... Did I lose them? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Close this. Like, I'm moving some views around for real quick, guys. I'm going to have to think more about this for tomorrow. This is probably pretty good. Yeah, I can't really reach out to the podcasters, though. I need them to reach out to me, guys. So if there's people that you want, and good night, everybody who's dropping. If there's anyone you want me to talk about or talk to, you should go into their chats and have them tell them to talk to me. I already follow all those people, so all they have to do is send me a message. Whose wife sleeps with other dudes? Destiny's wife? Yikes. Yikes. Mass casualty, false flagging attack, blaming aliens. That's kind of messed up. I don't really want to think about that being the case. You guys think that there's going to be a mass casualty, false flag attack, blaming aliens? And that would be messed up. Damn, Bill, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. I'll still talk to him, though. That's messed up, though. Damn, everybody thinks of the alien invasion false flag is coming, huh? Interesting. I don't know. I have no idea, guys. I'll tell you when I don't know. I barely know how to use Twitter and YouTube. I definitely know when I don't know when the false flag attacks are coming. Wow, guys, this paper, guys. Are you guys ready? It's time for the science portion of tonight's stream, folks. Macroscopic quantum systems are macroscopic systems driven by quantum rather than classical mechanics, a long-studied area with minimal success until recently. Harnessing the benefits of quantum mechanics on a macro scale level would revolutionize fields ranging from telecommunication to biology. The latter focused here on for reasons discussed. Contrary to misconceptions, there are no known physical laws which prevent the development of macroscopic quantum systems. Instead, they are generally believed to be universally lost in complex systems from environmental entanglements to decoherence, but we argue success is achievable macroscopic quantum systems with decoherence compensation developed naturally or artificially from top down rather than current reductionist approaches. This paper advances the macroscopic quantum system field by a complex systems approach to decoherence. First, why complex systems decoherence approaches top down are needed is discussed. Specifically, complex adaptive systems are not amenable to reductionist models and their master equations because of emergent behavior, approximation failures, not accounting for quantum compensatory mechanisms, ignoring path integrals, and the subentity problem. In addition, since macroscopic quantum systems must exist within the context of the classical world where rapid decoherence and prolonged coherence are both needed. Nature has already demonstrated this for quantum subsystems such as photosynthesis and magnetoreception. Second, we perform a preliminary study that illustrates a top-down approach to potential MQS. In summary, reductionist arguments against MQS are not justifiable. It is more likely they're not easily detectable in large intact classical systems or have been destroyed by reductionist experimental setups. This complex systems decoherence approach using top-down investigations is a critical paradigm shift. Okay. What are the conclusions? Sure. There's the double slit experiment. There, we're staring at the double slit experiment right here. I know what the double slit experiment looks like. Yeah, I got you, Austin Awake. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for following along. Spider-Man pointing meme, but the three-letter agencies are all holding the doomsday weapons. Yeah, I think that MH370 can blow the lid off this thing. We need Edward Sealand to come forward, guys, badly. A little bit of science, a little bit of memes, guys. A little bit of science, a little bit of memes. We're going to be doing a meme as well. I've got some meme power set up. Let me figure it out. Morpheus. Is that how you spell Morpheus? Morpheus pill meme. There we go. This is what we need right here. Meme generator. Meme generator. A little bit of memes. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that, guys. We're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. What Q-star non means is that if you take light from a star that's billions of years away and you put it through the double slit experiment, it's still, the wave function still breaks down. Which, how is that possible if the light initiated a billion years ago? It means the light is essentially changing its form back in time a billion years. That's what Q-star non's talking about. Which means that it's in my mind, it's not that, it's that we don't understand the construct that we live in. Don't worry about Super Chat. You guys don't need to donate. We definitely live in a construct, guys. 100%. Yeah, no, I've looked at the Philadelphia experiment. Same reason I can't connect to esoteric topics, though. I can't connect to like other stuff that's out there either, because they'll use that to discredit our case. But Q-Star Anon is definitely somebody who is up to date with the science. You've kind of given away the game there, Q-Star, because you knew about that recent scientific experiment related to the double slit experiment using light from stars that are billions of years away. Billions of light years. Oh, really? AGC auto gain control turned off? How do you do that? Man, I don't know what. That would be great if I could get that to work. Hold on. Somebody just told me something important. AC, what did he say? AGC auto gain control. Is that what this does? Is it? Oh, wait. Did that fix it? Is that what that is? Whoa, guys, did I just fix it? Is that what this button does? Sure, Mike. AGC auto gain settings. Jeez. I don't know what this thing is that does that at the top of the screen. I can't stand it. Turn this off. What is this mic called? Sure mic? I don't know what it... God dang it, guys. I wish I understood stuff better. I can understand advanced quantum mechanics, but I can't understand how to turn these settings off. Channels and stuff like this. I don't know. Maybe that did it though. I don't know. AGC auto gain control turned off. I'm not sure, folks. I wonder if that's what this button means though. I think that's maybe what that button means. Okay, let's do a little bit more science. I'm gonna have to go to sleep. Pretty tired. Wait, I think beautiful Russian women are messaging me. Hold on. Uh-oh. I think she's speaking in a Russian accent, guys. Yeah, Bernie, you should help me out. Figure out how the AGC whatever function gains turns off, or whatever this means. Be pretty useful. Because this thing keeps creaking, my damn chair. Super annoying. And so I'm sure you can hear it. Thanks, Bernie. Appreciate you too, man. You the man. Let's get to the conclusions on this bad boy. Oh boy, this is a lot of science, guys. I want to see the conclusions. This paper might as well be called double slit experiment. I'm gonna post it in the chat for you guys if you want to check it out. Can only be sustained without interaction. This paper is definitely interesting. I need to put this into my other Discord. Hold on. I'm gonna make a new one called Science. There it is. Put this paper in here. We might be coming back to this. I don't know how far away we are from this stuff coming out, but we're like on the cusp of it. Man, you guys are lots of chats here. Thanks, Crypto. Appreciate you, man. I'll take a look at that email later. This is a lot. This is interesting. The idea that animals can even detect Earth's extremely weak magnetic field has gone from being ridiculed to be a well-established fact. Like whales. This is exemplified by extremely high efficiencies seen in quantum subsystems of photosynthesis and magnetoreception. In addition, a study was included which illustrated the top-down approach with an experiment on non-local signaling between cells, which neither involves cell contact nor biomolecular exchange. The results did demonstrate the effectiveness of top-down approach and that non-local signaling exists. That means that somehow things are communicating without there being a direct connection. The results were consistent with non-local quantum correlations. This is pretty weird. Okay, one down. What's this one? Oh, I was going to actually bring this one up. I'm just going to put this one in my science. We'll come back to this one later. It's too complicated for me. August 2023. Teleporting physical quantities to remote locations is a key challenge for quantum information in science and technology. Quantum teleportation is enabled to transfer quantum information, but teleportation of quantum physical quantities has not been realized. Here we report the realization and observation of quantum energy teleportation on real superconducting quantum hardware. We achieved this by using several IBM superconducting quantum computers. The results are consistent with the exact solution of the theory and are improved by mitigation of the measurement error. Quantum energy teleportation requires only local operations and classical communication. Therefore, our results provide a realistic benchmark that is fully achievable with quantum computing and communication technologies. Well, this is crazy. Holy crap. What's this one? Guys, teleportation's real, folks. It's hard to believe, but it seems like it's real. There you go. Oh, let's see what Q-Star Non's got for us today. Oh, is this the one you sent me the other day? Oh yeah, this is the one he already sent me. Yeah, okay. He might have sent me this one. Guess we gotta like this. Let's give it the eyeballs. Give you some views. If I comment on something, usually it makes it get at least 1,000 views. People started noticing that Q-Star Non only followed me. They started thinking that, I don't know, they started making stuff up. It's pretty weird. There's several people that are pretty prominent that follow me, so it's not that weird. People know when they see some craziness that can prove their theories, man. And That's what they see in these videos, and they know what I'm doing is disclosing them. Okay. What's the conclusions on this? Okay. Our results provide implications for new quantum communication technologies with respect to different phases in the short, medium, and long term. It's important to note that like quantum teleportation, energy can also be teleported only by LOCC. I don't know what that means. Reproducing the QET model we used our demonstration in a laboratory system is something that can be tackled in the short term with current quantum computers and quantum technology. We might need quantum computers to pull this off. So this might mean that we do need advanced AGI for the videos. I think we might need quantum computers to pull off what we see in the videos as well. I think cloning's real, but I think that's a whole different debate, guys. Interesting. People think that's not, it can't be smoke in IR. Guys, look at the gases, man. It's not steam coming out of our plane. It can definitely be a lithium-ion battery smoke coming out of the back of the plane. I'm gonna have to download this one. Okay. Okay, done. Which on YouTube told me it couldn't be. Wow. Okay, now what's... I think I already found that one. Wasn't there one in... Oh, that's what I wanted to look up. It's supposed to be an article in Nature, right? It might be meme time, folks. Whoops. Whoa. Hello. This is for server 1000 cubic quantum chip. What the hell is a quantum chip? Oh, is it too loud? Wait, is there sound? Smoke doesn't IR, guys. Wait, what's Q starting on posting now? I already posted that one, bro. You don't need to spam it. We got it. We got it. No need to spam Q star. I got my folks looking in the Book of Nakamoto for me. I don't have time for everything, unfortunately. Well, this is weird. Thanks, Bernie. I appreciate it, man. I hope so, too. I hope that people start thinking about what's possible based on these videos, right? Like, even if we can't get admission from the government, like, we can force the scientific community to look at this stuff more seriously. Which they should already. I mean, look what we're reading right here, guys. Quantum computers promise to perform certain computations that are beyond the reach of classical computers. They do this by exploiting uniquely quantum phenomena such as entanglement and superposition, which allow for multiple qubits to exist in multiple collective states at once. Like, hello? If we have quantum computers, why can we not apply quantum mechanics to the macro scale level? When did this come out? This, what, yesterday? Today? This just came out today? This just came out today. We're definitely saving this one. You're fine, Q-Star. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We are on the cutting edge right now of science, like the literal cutting edge. Science is catching up to us right now. A little bit of quantum mechanics and then a little bit of memes, guys. A little bit of quantum mechanics, a little bit of memes. Okay. In this paper, we consider new quantum mechanisms for selective detection in complex gas media, which provide the highest possible efficiency of quantum sensors and for the first time analyze their nature. On the basis of these quantum mechanisms, the concepts of quantum detection and innovative methods of analysis are developed, which are virtually impossible to implement in the conventional conductive sensors and nanosensors. Examples of original solutions to problems in the field of detection and analysis of human breath using point contact sensors are considered. A new method of analysis based on detection of metastable quantum states of the point contact sensor breath system in the dynamic mode is proposed. The conductance histogram of dendritic Janssen points contacts recorded for this system is a unique energy signature of breath, which allows for differentiation between the states of the human body. We demonstrate that nano-sized Janssen point contacts, which, thanks to their quantum properties, can replace a massive spectrometer, open up a wide opportunities for solving complex problems in the field of breath analysis using a new generation of portable high-tech quantum sensor devices. Not exactly directly related to our thing. Let's take a look at what the conclusions are. I was told there would not be math. Oh boy, this is like a 40-page paper. What about this one? This one's spicy. You believe you discovered how to make cheap, unlimited quantum matter, aka plasma? Bernie, you're gonna get a knock on the door, man. You should be careful. Hey Bernie, when the DoD comes knocking, just tell them you know me. Let me get into the inside. Yeah, I hope you're still in the chat in the future, Bernie. We're worried about you, my man. Do I have to? Okay, well, we'll watch the advertisement. I'm not clicking on anything, folks. I'm too afraid to click on stuff. Yeah, 500 pounds of plasma is a lot. This is today too, guys. This is also today. All this stuff is like happening right now, guys. The plasma consciousness discussion was pretty interesting. I don't think Dr. Stephen Greer has any connections to David Grush, guys. The VFX comparison was using a single frame, so it doesn't matter which version they were using. But like, let's say I have an apple and I say, no, that's an orange. And then you go, well, no, it's an apple. And I go, well, I can morph it into an orange. I can make it look like an orange. That's where it came from, right? Now, of course, I'm staring at the orange and I modify the apple. I could eventually get it to look like the orange. That doesn't mean that the apple is the orange. In our situation, there is no orange. There's just an apple. Now, how are you going to get the apple to look like the orange when you don't have an orange to compare it to? Right? You're just going to randomly change it until you get it to look like an orange? You would only be able to do that because you know what the orange looks like. So I don't know if this is too hard of logic for people like the Lore Lodge to understand, then maybe they should just stay away from the MH370 videos. That's my opinion. And anyone who thinks we're looking at low quality visual effects, right? Like I'm literally watching a guy like modifying the thing, and it's like you're breaking the first law, is that there is nothing to compare to if somebody made this from scratch. Reddit brains, man. Reddit brains. Not a lot of logic and reason. That's how you get people who like think that you're looking at debris in the ocean from satellite pictures that don't have the right scale, where they already searched and didn't find any debris. It's like that theory makes no sense. If you guys think, and I'm not going to crap on people too much longer, but if you guys think that Jeff Wise's Twitter is sad, this is where it gets real sad, folks. Like one reply. I'm actually surprised she even got this much view. But she was retweeting Victor back in September. This is how angry she was at me. Even when she retweeted Victor, his post gets 1 like. 1 like. 4 retweets and 1 like, guys. Yikes. 4 retweets with 1 like. You got thousands of followers. And some people just don't get much engagement because they just don't. If you're not speaking the truth, people just don't want to listen, man. If you're not speaking logically or rationally, people don't listen. Okay, enough crapping on people. Enough crapping on people. Yeah, look at actually, let's do the opposite. Yeah, we don't want to give them any more attention. So let's do the opposite. Check out level 39, guys. Check this guy out. He actually has a lot of followers. This is a guy who's actually pretty smart, right? Now, I'm not going to go into the Bitcoin stuff. But here you go. This video is really good. I retweeted it, 156,000 views. All these patterns are similar to our pattern. All patterns look the same. They all have a bend stuff on them. This doesn't make them the same, right?
Supernova blast waves
look what he does here.
Propagating through the interstellar medium. One of the frames is nearly a perfect match to the VFX effect from the 1990s.
Look at this. They can do literally the exact same thing that they do with the VFX.
Videos. Unless you believe the Royal Astronomical
literally
Society
the exact same thing.
Faking its results.
What's it called? Pareidolia or whatever, where you just like think you're seeing things that are similar. It's like the same stuff where people look at the clouds and they think they're seeing like birds or rabbits or whatever.
The Taylor-Sadov blast pattern emerge from the explosion. And once again, we can overlay one single frame from the same blast wave from the C4.
Well, read my quote, guys. Read the
a nearly identical match.
The Bible verse from today, right?
Faked their blast
Let's read it together.
Of course not. In 2018, researchers from the Royal Society of Chemistry.
All these patterns are the same, guys.
Medians match to the VFX stock.
Look, this matches too. Everything matches. Amazing.
Now,
look how they all just match. It's too close to be a coincidence, guys. Too close. Notice how they don't even put the middle part? They block the middle part out because this doesn't look anything like this. Doesn't look anything like it. So just to drive the point home, let's drive it home, guys. We always got to break down the VFX thing, I guess, for some reason. Here we go. Notice how different the middle thing is, and people are just like, oh, it's fine. It doesn't have to be the same, right? Sure. And then here's the comparison overlaid. Obviously, this is not in our video. Obviously, this visual effect is not in our video. This is the only frame that's even similar. The rest of them aren't even close, like not even remotely close. In fact, the donut is more similar than that is. It's a donut, guys. It's a donut. Okay. But this is, like, I never pretend to be, like, the nicest person in the world. That's not who I am, right? I try to be good. I try to be better every day. But the reality is that, you know, I can be vindictive, too, towards people. 800,000 views. Holy moly, guys. Holy moly. Who retweeted us? Somebody must have retweeted us. Did King.com or somebody retweet us? What the hell? 800,000 views? Here, let's read it. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Right? So what does this mean? Don't be a hypocrite. The moment you try to judge other people, you're going to be judged the same way right back. Okay? Do unto others as they would do unto you. That's not even the right phrase, frankly. Is that expect the same stuff that you do right back at you. If you want to attack me, don't be surprised when you get pushed back. If you want to be disrespectful, don't be surprised if you get disrespected back. Yeah, Bernie. Bernie says it well. Ashton's work proving the debunk's false are truly necessary for the clueless who are just waking up. It's a pain, but it's worth it in the end. I was asked today on my podcast I did about the corridor crew stuff, and I just crapped on them because, I mean, that's at this point we're just gonna crap on them, right? Like, we've proven everything they said wrong. Those guys are total clowns, total jokes. They deserve it, you know. When you try to push out some propaganda like they did to 6.5 million people, you deserve to have your whole life ruined after that. No one should ever take anything they say seriously ever again for the rest of their lives. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people just keep repeating false stuff. Not a single cloud movement. It's like literally they just have to watch the stuff, right? Anyway. Yeah, people are watching. Lots of people are watching. Yeah, I've seen the dots inside the portal if people want to know, but I'm not reporting on that. Damn. Okay. Yeah, somebody retweeted this. Who retweeted this? Oh, is this the person? No. Anyone? Did I say this is new footage? Oh, he says it's new footage. I didn't say it's new footage. The problem is people warp the message. People warp the message, right? Imagine if they just found a black box all of a sudden. What if they claim and they find a black box all of a sudden after 10 years? It'd be pretty wild, huh? Yeah, it seems too crazy for the public, frankly. Seems too crazy for the public. I mean, I love how many people are pointing to me, though. It's pretty cool. Red pill the world? Sure. 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 I think getting the Alex Jones under our belt is pretty big for a lot of people. For some people, they won't want to talk to me, right? This guy still is on this, huh? This guy's still on this. This guy's still just full CNN brain. Full CNN brain. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Yeah, I know you're out here. You get a follow back for that. You're out here, Jessica, somewhere. Yeah, my dog is super, super cute. Let's be real with it. Let's be real. Okay, what kind of nonsense are we going to hear about the phones ringing? Yeah, guys. Okay. Mic drop. Ink Pixie, what's up? Yeah. Thanks, Amanda, for catching this for me. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, they didn't search for the black boxes in the right location. The plane didn't crash. The transponders didn't go off. Transponders go off during a crash. Yeah, I love the CNN brain thing. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, look at this. I like this guy. I like this guy. This guy or girl. Okay. Well, we're probably going to close it out. Maybe, wait, hold on. Let me check, see if this is Lex. No Lex. Sag, folks. Sag. I've got emails to respond to. I've got to go to sleep and wake up early because I have so much work I've got to do in the morning. I don't think I've ever heard of ELT beacons not going off on the crash. It's pretty wild. Yeah, the cell phones, my guess would be that they had the cell phones in a bag somewhere. And that the black boxes didn't go off because they weren't searching for the black boxes in the right spot. Because they were at a base, not under the water. How could you possibly not find the black boxes? You know? How could you not find them? Is this making noise? Nah, this is nonsense. So the problem that we have now is that the engineers, good night people who are taking off, the engineers and the physicists don't see eye to eye. Salvatore Pais and Dave Rossi don't see it the same way that Roy D. Herbert sees it. And I'm not sure who's right. Maybe they're both right to some degree. This is definitely true. How do we reconcile the uncertainty principle? How do we reconcile the uncertainty principle? Tomorrow I'm going to try to record this catastrophic disclosure. I'm going to try to think about what else I can put in there. Maybe we should quote Oppenheimer. Think we should quote Oppenheimer? I am become death, destroyer of worlds. Is that the full quote? Let's double check it. And then I think we'll do a little meme, and then we'll call it for a night. Now I am become death, destroyer of worlds. Hinduism. Wow. Written in Sanskrit. Well, this is cool. Well, this is really cool. Dharma, the holy duty. This is like the book Siddhartha. This is really cool, man. I have nothing against remote viewing, but we can't connect anything like that or esoteric to the plane. Fortunately. Hinduism is a non-linear concept of time. Oh, I like Hinduism, guys. This is why I like all religions and why I become more spiritual. You think about this, this is like right up the alley of what we're dealing with right now. Who's cool? I would put this in here, but I don't know how to pronounce this. Bhagavad Gita? I think we might have to put this in there. Let's say... I'm glad I read this. Did I spell Dharma correctly? I think I like that. We don't need, I don't think we need this then. Something like this. Ancient texts are definitely legit. Okay, little meme time, guys. Okay, let me see here. Meme warfare. Taking a picture of a picture doesn't really work very well, but wait, why has this got this thing on here? Whoops. Whoops. Okay, well then let's do, where's our video? Well, there you go. Whoever says you can't teleport things, whoops, guess you can. I mean, what do you guys want here? You know, it's like, it's all here. What this one says, macro entanglement has now been directly observed at the macroscopic scale. Well, cha-ching. Where is my video? Oh, that's where it is.
No, I'm gonna do it directly from this guy. So, as you can see here, my client showed up for work on the day of the incident, and this is, just a second. I'm gonna have to have a talk with my nephew.
Wait, whoa.
My nephew.
You know what?
I want to see it.
The video is not.
Show it to me.
It's not working, Your Honor. I don't understand.
Is this what the
on the podcast today? He showed me this, and I just laughed, dude. I was like, "Yeah, that was the most garbage recreation I've ever seen in my life." How are they gonna make this and the thing that looks like a video?
jury just saw?
I'm gonna.
That's the whole thing?
Unfortunately, yes. That is not what the whole thing was supposed to be.
Not only was the animation so poor, but it glitched and just froze up. So again, we only saw like 5 or 6 seconds worth.
That thing was supposed to be.
Not only was the animation so poor, but it glitched and just froze up.
Okay, there we go. That's what I need. Snippet. Snippy. Oh, wait. Come on now. Oh, crap. Oh, why not? Let's do, how do we take this? Copy. We're making memes. Feel bad picking on the corridor crew, but they tried to pick on me, so I don't really feel bad. Let's not make him look any skinnier. Let's see. Science. What do we put on the left side? Should we put like Einstein on the left side? We'll put Salvatore Pius on the left side. How does he not have better pictures, man? Why is he like a black and white picture? It's like the only image of him. Was this from Theory of Everything?
We're using way too.
Yeah, this is from Theory of Everything. This is a year ago this happened. Is he... Oh, he's got his headphones in here. Oh, there we go. Let's try to get it with his mouth not open. There we go. That's the shot. Money in the bank. Money in the bank. It's meme time. We're getting memeing. Folks, it's been memes. I'm probably not going to post this on Twitter. I'm just going to keep it. Yeah, they're trying to scam you. They're trying to scam you. I don't have a second account. I've already reported that one account for impersonation. If it says Blondie Girl or something in their username, it's clearly not me, guys. Come on. I don't have any other accounts. I would never use any other accounts. If anybody is trying to ping you with me, they actually blocked me before. Like I found this account out there and they had already blocked me. They're getting pretty desperate with the bullshit, trying to discredit me stuff. Okay. What was that? At Blondie something? Someone messaged me about it. Uh-oh, look who it is, guys. Oh, he took the middle road here. That's how you get everybody to hate you, guys. It was like Blondie 057893 something or other. Anyway, there's a fake Ashton Forbes out there that's like got my exact background too. I don't know where they're at, but they're out there somewhere. Oh, thank you, Numawa. Where can we find the link to your Discord? Yeah, I don't have it public because, Ganuamua. Thank you for your pronunciation. Thank you for the donation. We had to purge like 150 people because we had mad trolls in the Discord, people trying to steal information, people trying to take stuff out of context, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of horrible stuff. So the only way you can get a Discord invite is by emailing me and requesting one, or by me following you and DMing. You have to give me some information about why you want to be in the Discord. I'm not just going to hand out Discord invites to anybody. Yeah. There's no reason for anyone to be trying to debunk the videos other than trying to find the person who hoaxed them if they think that they're fake, because you can get $150,000 that way. Saying it doesn't look right to you and therefore you think the videos are fake doesn't mean anything. No one cares what random people's opinions are about it. Go collect the $150,000. Hell, $5,000 of it is my money. So if you want to get paid, find the supposed hoaxer. Especially these big audiences, those, like, if you have 6 million followers or something like that, like, use your reach to try to find the person that hoaxed the videos, right? That's the only thing you should be doing. Where was this in the Netflix documentary? This person's going to probably get a follow. find a good one. I try to avoid the Trump memes just because I don't want to be making it seem like I support one side politically or not. Yeah, okay. This one. But my email is in my Twitter profile now, if you guys need to reach it. Who is the person? Oh, they DM'd me. Oh. Wait, did someone asked me though, right? So I could have sworn somebody asked me. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to find that account, guys. But anyway, there's a fake me out there somewhere. I reported it for impersonation. It should get deleted soon, but it's still out there. So just be careful on the fake me accounts that are out there. Okay. Any other questions? Curious as to your opinion about what? It's hard for me to keep track of the chats here, guys. Yep, we need to force an official statement, guys. I didn't get my work done, so I'm going to have to wake up early tomorrow. It's going to suck. It's going to suck. Whoa. Messages are going fast. I mean, this one's got 60,000 views as well. Stuff's got a pretty decent amount of views at this point. 850,000. This one's only 13 hours old. The reason why this one probably got so much traction is that you can really see the satellite coordinates very well in this one. My other ones were not nearly this clear that we posted. I don't know why. It looks like it's getting cut off here. What's up with this? I'm going to have to move this one to the videos folder. Satellite high quality. This one's legit. Yeah, it's definitely cut off. Twitter cuts it off for some reason. You can wait. This is also the wrong one again. Still, it's much easier to see in this version. Way easier. I mean, look at those coordinates move. Somebody really think they made a coordinate program? Someone really think they made a coordinate program? Like, look at how those coordinates accurately move. No way, man. The coordinates are probably the dead giveaway in terms of the videos being real, right? Like, look at how they accurately shift like this. We're clearly looking at a real video of something overlaid. Banner, what? What do you want, Banner? You guys gotta be clear and not try to separate your messages so much. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to bring Nightbot in here, and Nightbot's gonna have to start regulating people. Regicide is not the original leaker. Regicide Anon is simply the account that uploaded the videos first, as far as we can tell, okay? So let's get everybody on the same page here. All evidence. Go to this one. This is the oldest version we can find. Not donating, no. Regicide Anon. They did the first uploader, but you can see that the quality of this one's much lower. Much lower. You can see the coordinates, but you can't see the NRL 22 part. So there's different versions out there for sure. Different versions. This version's stereoscopic as well, which is really weird. It's really, really weird. The people that think that these are faked videos have not looked at the totality of the evidence. I mean, there's just too many small details, guys. Way too many small details. People are like, oh, they're good fakes. Like, nope, they're just real, guys. Just simpler. Wait, what was that I just saw? Wait a minute. What? Do you guys just see a video on the right? Damn. Thought I saw something really interesting there for a second. Oh, weird. Yeah, people have got to look at the evidence, man. It's overwhelming. There's no way these videos are fake. I mean, people can believe whatever they want, but it's pretty overwhelming, man. Yeah, these people. Yeah, it looks kind of bright out. Yeah, okay. Like, people have never heard of night vision before. They really think that the U.S. government can't film at night, huh? U.S. government can only film it during the daytime. I'm not even going to respond, honestly. Oh, I thought my message wasn't there. The Netflix documentary is awful. I have no problem. Yeah, you saw that on certain root beer. Yeah, I have no problem hating on the Netflix documentary. Honestly, I honestly think it's one of the worst documentaries I've ever seen in my whole life. Matthew Fling. Hey, Ashton. You missed an H, but that's okay. I work for NASA, and this is pretty crazy stuff. Somebody messaged me from NASA a while back. They didn't want me to like name them or anything, and I don't think I had their real name. But they said that they worked for NASA or something, and they had a team of people that looked at the videos and were like blown away, but obviously they couldn't go on the record. But, you know, if you work for NASA, what I'll say is, man, you're being lied to, my man. You're being lied to. There's no way NASA doesn't know what's going on with this kind of stuff. Like, they have to. Or what's happening is the DoD is scrubbing the pictures that NASA gets before NASA gets them, which also might be possible. But the reality is, like, if there's UAPs flying around, NASA's got satellites everywhere. There's no way they're not seeing them. There's just no way. No way. No way. But that being said, Matthew, I appreciate your work, you know, working in science and trying to get the information out there. I think these videos are going to change the world. I think they're going to change the world, man. Look at this. 2 perfectly in sync videos, both from military assets. Almost certainly the reason why we see so much interference in the drone video here is because it's nighttime. It's almost certainly the reason. This is a very high quality camera. Probably the most advanced cameras in the world for 2014. Raytheon camera, electro IR, multispectral targeting, probably similar to the one in the middle. This drone has 3 cameras on it. And look at this, man. Look at this. I mean, what the hell, man? Yeah, now is time where we force the government to tell the truth. If we get enough attention, Edward C. Lin will have to come out. If we can get the mainstream media to report on this, Edward C. Lin will have to come out. He'll be forced into it. There'll be no way for him to hide. Wait, where's my geodesics part? Look at the geodesics, man. They're creating their own freaking gravity, man. Look at this. This is the wildest crap I've ever seen, man. Wildest crap I've ever seen. Look at all this shaking here, too. Like, people think they faked all this perfect shaking into it. It's because it zoomed in. The shutter gets more pronounced when they zoom in as well. Oh, this is what they mean. Yeah, when they zoom in here, the shaking gets more pronounced, like accurately, right? Like there's not that much shaking out here because the drone's like, you know, in flying, like actually flying. I think there's some people out there that are afraid that the technology is real. So there's some people that can't believe it's real, and then you have other people that know it's real and they realize the implications of it, right? And if you realize the implications of it too, then you might not want it to come out. But we need catastrophic disclosure. We need catastrophic disclosure, guys. That's how it's got to go down. Danny Sheehan was part of the Pentagon Papers. Interesting. Look at this part, guys. My God, man. This is just mind-bending right here. SR 1977, I have no comment on that. 2,000 more subs than yesterday? Who? Me? I haven't even looked at my YouTube. How many subs do we have? I haven't even looked at that yet. Yeah, the US government hates me right now, guys. Can you imagine how angry the CIA spooks are at me right now? Maybe that's why Lou Elizondo blocks me. What if he's just raging, dude? He's like, I wanted to have it be on the slow disclosure plan, folks. And then I just come along like, nope, it's catastrophic disclosure time. Look at this. Holy crap, man. I would have never thought this could be real 4 months ago before these videos came out. Never. It literally would take me staring at both these videos to believe this stuff could be real. It's wild, man. I've already gotten an airplane several times. I was very scared. Not even because of getting orbed, though, just because of lithium-ion batteries. I mean, they're going to have to orb a whole plane full of people. Like, would they, guys, would they really orb a whole plane full of people? Oh, well, maybe. I feel bad for whoever's on the plane with me, man. Whoever's on the plane with me, that's who I feel bad for. Yeah, I think QStar9 nailed it. MH370 being ignored by UFO gatekeepers. Why? Because it's real and it threatens their controlled disclosure PSYOP. That's basically it, right? That's just how, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Is that the UFO gatekeepers are on the inside, right? They know their people or whatever. And I don't need whistleblower protection. I don't need whistleblower protection. They can't. Everything we've disclosed is publicly available information. Whistleblower protection is only for people that are leaking something that would make them go to prison. So, you know, whistleblower protection doesn't prevent the CIA from killing you guys. Doesn't prevent the CIA from killing you. What prevents the CIA from killing you is being high profile, which we already are high profile enough. If I were to disappear, you guys would all know it's real. Everyone would know it's real. People would freak out, right? Take it easy, Banner. Have a good night, buddy. Everyone would freak out. They would be like, I mean, I'm like one of the only people you can't take out right now. It's too high profile. They might still try if they got desperate enough, but there would be no way to spin the story. There'd just be no way to spin it. There'd just be no way to spin the story on this. I think it's just coming out. Man, I'm gonna wake up and this is gonna be well over 1 million views. This is only 12 hours. This was only 14 hours ago. The people that need whistleblower protection are Edward C. Lynn, right? Edward C. Lynn. Guys, I need people to reach out to me, guys. I can't be the one reaching out to other people. I am too busy, man. I am too busy. You guys got to realize how busy I am. I'm 50, 60 emails behind. This is a situation where if people believe in the videos and they think they can vindicate or like authenticate them, then they need to reach out to me to talk to me about it. I've pinged everybody about it, you know? I follow everybody who's out there, so those people got to reach out to me. If you want them to talk to me, you should reach out to them and tell them about the situation, tell them about the story, tell them about the case. I'm happy to talk to anybody, but and I'm not trying to sound egotistical about this, but I've gotten too high profile now to the point where I just don't have time to be reaching out to everybody on an individual level. So, and I mean, I've got people who are like have millions of subscribers who are reaching out to me, you know, so we've just got to that point now where it's big enough, you know. I'm going to have 67,000 followers by the time I wake up probably. And we're just going to keep pushing this. So tomorrow, if I have time, which I hope I do, I'm going to record this. I'm going to edit it a little bit more tomorrow. I'm going to think about it tonight. I might put another video in there, but I think the slow-mo zap goes really well with I am become death, destroyer of worlds. And then the message. We probably need to say something about MH370x. Something like that. I don't know exactly. I don't know the wording exactly. I'm now Q-Star. Fabs. I become deaf. Destroyer of what? Yeah, Destroyer of Suns, man. That's a good one. That's really what we're talking about here. Yeah, I think actually going on a couple of those gotcha podcasts helped out a lot. First of all, it makes people realize I'm not a pushover. You're not going to be able to take me out that easily, and it makes people realize I'm the real deal as well. I'm not faking this. Okay. Okay, I don't know what some of these messages mean. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm pretty tired. Need to get some rest. I gotta wake up early anyway. Guys, this has been fun. This is, you know, I like chatting with you guys. I love the engagement. I love how dedicated you guys are. I feel like you guys are just about as dedicated as me. I'm gonna go dream about my Russian spy girlfriend. My ScarJo clone. Yeah. Nah, they will, like, they'll compromise anyone I were to date for sure. I'd be afraid of it, honestly. How much do you think a girl would sell out to sell me out? Probably not very much. Just a Prada purse or something. Yeah, I was watching. Let's crap on Jack Sarfati before I go to sleep. I was watching his, like, 5 minutes of this interview that Danny Jones did with Jack Sarfati. And so I decided to Google this guy because he was talking crap about me. And this Jack Sarfati guy's a total nut job. Like, actual, just legit nut job. First of all, he's a spook. Second of all, he literally thinks he's like some kind of X-Men. Like, he actually thinks that he was recruited by the government because he has superpowers. I'm not even joking. Not even joking. He thinks that he got a message from the future that told him about some secret stuff or something. He thinks that Uri Geller has psychic powers, that the guy who could bend spoons, he actually thinks he has psychic powers. He thinks that dogs, this is the biggest knock against Jack Sarfati. He thinks that dogs aren't conscious. Bro, Jack Sarfati hates dogs. Holy crap, guys. Terrible person. Jack Sarfati is a nut job and a terrible person. Just going to throw that out there. I'm going to dig up every single piece of dirt I can on this guy and make sure everybody knows how terrible of a human being Jack Sarfati is. That's all we're going to do for tonight. So, guys, thanks a lot. It's been awesome. Let's get to the truth of these videos. Let's expose all the phonies that are out there, and there's a lot of them, right? We know the videos are real. So if anybody else is going to talk crap about the videos and they're just going to discredit themselves, we are going to force the government to give us an answer. And tomorrow, catastrophic disclosure, folks. We're going to push it out there. Let's make it happen. Thanks, everybody.